Hey Flosstubers, it's Lisa Smith, the Kindred Stitcher, and I'm here to give you kind of an update of the Mira retreat that I went to last weekend. This is my third take. I don't know, you guys. I need one of my kids to be here to help me with uploading videos. It said I didn't have enough space, and I tried to export it, and so I tried to create space and I deleted the wrong video. So I'm remaking the video again. We had a great time at the Mira retreat. It was in San Antonio last year, and it was hosted by Leslie LaFleur of Under the Sea Fabrics. Nora was there, as well as a lot of friends that I made last year and a lot of new people that I met. I flew in on Thursday and hung out with Tiffany Emery, Jamie Chupa. I met her bestie Amy Lee, and sat with Vivian and Sarah at our table, and just met all kinds of people. I think there was about 70 stitchers there, and they put all the finished items on the wall. I'll link some videos at the end of this. Hopefully it'll work. And it showed all the finished items against the wall. Leslie would put them kind of on rope and drape them across the walls that were available in our conference room. So Thursday, I flew in and we just hung out that night. It seems like we stitched until like midnight or 1, got settled, chatted with people, just got to know some new people. And then the next day I slept in a little bit, but we had our mystery boxes that day. And a mystery box is basically just a tote or a bag that you choose, and there are 14, actually, I think, little presents that you put in there, and the direction is like something stitchy or something froggy or something shiny, a stitching accessory. And I selected Rennie Simpson. She's a new gal that I met, and I want to say she's from Nevada. It's like Utah or Nevada or somewhere around there. And she had an amazing bag. So I'm going to show you some of the things that were in the bag that I got. Alright, so it was an Alice in Wonderland theme, and one of the items in the mystery box, and we opened up the mystery items like about once an hour or so, Friday and Saturday. And Friday night we had an Alice in Wonderland tea party, so you could wear fun hats or sundresses or whatever you wanted to wear to kind of celebrate the Alice in Wonderland theme. And so and this is the Mirabilia Minions group. So one of the items in our mystery box was something Minion themed also. So I'm going to start with the teacup. And look at this. Look at that box. Fancy. You know that I have 4 boys, and ain't none of the boys are going to use this box. And inside, it's a beautiful, look at that. Gorgeous mug. Peacock's one of my favorites. Little tassel. Sit back and drink some tea with that. So I knew right away that that my gifter and I had similar tastes. So she also gifted me some water lily threads, antique brass, and celadon. I think those are the 2. I have a couple more that I bought too, so I think that these are the 2 that she gifted. And then I got some scissors from her. Some cute little antique-y looking scissors. And the Minion themed item was, look at this little guy. Guess what? Take him apart and he's a little thumb drive. Adorable. I'm going to hide him from my boys. He's awfully cute. And I have just several things. I don't have everything in front of me, but let me just show you a couple of awesome things. So Rennie really went the extra mile, and she made this, when I opened this thing, I squealed. I think everyone in the whole place was like, what is she doing? This is my stitching accessory, you guys. Look at this. Is that like Silver Moon Tea, I think is the name of that pattern? And look, she stained and stacked hoops and made a box out of it. Is that not gorgeous? So this is gonna live in my craft room where the boys won't be. They're grown up, they don't care. But Then, so one of the items you pick in the mystery box is something you can wear. And I got this awesome apron. And so Rennie's mom, I can't remember her name off the top of my head, was telling me about the fabric that this apron was made out of. And the manufacturer makes this same line, but the caricatures on the fabric, like I think they age every year. And look at this. Oh my God, isn't that not hilarious? It's like, who hasn't been to a Thanksgiving dinner that's like that? And the cat. It's hilarious. And then this is what I call these ladies the angry knitters at the bottom here. I think they're making something for the cat. I'm not sure though. But this is adorable. Super cute. Super cute. And I love handmade things. I think people who make handmade things appreciate other people who make handmade things. So I loved everything I got from her. It was awesome. All right. In addition, we got a little gift bag at our tables full of goodies that were donated. And so I'm just going to show you some of the things that were in there. This is a little, I think this is for orts. Maybe it's traveling. And you put your little scissors in here. This was from the Silver Needle. It was really, really cute. Stitcher's lotion was included. Some note cards, something from the Stitching Kitchen to take notes on, and the Silver Needle will give you a pen so if you want to take notes. We got some threads, some red, sort of a thread, velvety thread, and then silk lame braid. Silk mill scents and threads. That's kind of a lustrous thread, silk. And then some NPI silks, a pink and kind of an avocado green. And then Silks for You. This is so pretty, you guys. This is like burgundies and reds and kind of dark grays and blacks. I can't wait to find something for that. And a little snag nabit. So if you have to rip some thread out, this thing is like a little bit rough on the end and you just swipe it across your fabric and it picks it up. A bobbin of Krennic. That's a pretty green color. Some Gloriana silks. And this is sort of a blue, it's like a dark blue. Very subtle variegation, super pretty. Witch Hault sent some beads. Fun stuff. These little scissors that kind of have their own little cover that won't get lost, so that's nice. Those are cute. And then a little, I think it's a little picker. It's got a needle on it with a fob. And then look at that little charm. Cute, huh? A needle threader. Some other scissors. I think Leslie may have made these. It goes like this. And look at this needle minder, y'all. That's from Nessie's Needle Minders. Isn't that adorable? How fun is that? So it was nice. Everyone got, this bag was completely chock full of goodies on it. And I was really appreciative. We had lots of people donated. Silks for You, Under the Sea Fabrics, a little thread shop on eBay. It's the Lil Thread Shop. And then 3 owl threads from Trisha. Silver Needle sent some things. So a lot of good stuff. So it was kind of fun to, you know, pick through some of that and see what we got, ooh and ah, what everyone else had. It was fun. Then on Saturday, so in between, we would go at your own, whenever you wanted to go, we would go out to eat. And my friend Tiffany, she's kind of a foodie, so she looked up some good places. We went to a place last year that was featured on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. And she picked a pizza place out that was the best pizza I've ever had. And they also served like roasted olives. So everything was just a little unique. It was delicious. And well, where else did we eat? Papados one time. We ate at Rosario's. And we had, you know, drinks and laughter, and we just had a lot of fun. So there was also door prizes on Saturday, and I don't know what company donated this, but they donated 5 different hanks of silk. And if you've never seen a hank it's huge. There's a lot of silk, a lot of thread in a hank. And I won one. So it was like the more silk than I would ever use my whole rest of my stitching career, probably. It's this color, and it's a very vibrant, beautiful blue. This, well, let me just show you another color. So at my table, Jamie won kind of this is a periwinkle color. It's a little more purple in person than it is on the video. The video looks a little more blue. So she and I just cut our hanks in half and shared. So I've got 2 different colors. And I gave half of my hank to my friend at the table. And so this is half a hank. All of this. It's like, I don't know, other than maybe a chatelaine, I don't know where you would use that much silk. But it was so generous. It was such a generous donation. And I was thrilled to get to win it, and I thought it was appropriate to share because there's no way I was going to use all of it. All right. Oh, and I forgot to mention, in my mystery box also, Renee gave me a piece of opal linen handed out by Stephanie. This one's called Junebug. And this is what I stitched. I can give you a little shine there. I stitched Aphrodite on a piece of Junebug, but it was Jobelin, so it was non-opal. And it's just gorgeous fabric. Gorgeous. Right. So part of the fun at the retreat is that Leslie has a whole bunch of hand-dyed silks hand-dyed fabrics that she does ahead of time. And it's like going to like a Macy's Christmas sale or something. You go to the table and people are flocking there, and there's half-yard cuts, quarter-yard cuts. You can have the half-yard cut to a quarter-yard. So ladies are walking around with, you know, stacks of fabric. And all throughout the retreat, though, people put stuff back, or they maybe cut the fabric in half and they put half of it back. So you had to watch because there might be new fabric at any time that you didn't see the first time. So let's show you what I got. I got Calypso's K. This is a 32 count linen, and this has mermaid written all over it. It's a very pretty piece of just a linen fabric, turquoisey color, super pretty. I restrained myself. I only bought a half yard of that, or excuse me, a quarter yard of that. And then I got some rigid, and this is kind of a violet and a sherbet together. And I think a pixie would look pretty on this. It's a super pretty fabric. This is a Jobelin 32, so it's a non-opal. And I got some Sea God, and this is a very green color, and it's dynamic. There's a lot of movement in this fabric, and it looks like it might be a little bit blue on the video, but really it's very green, and I'm gonna stitch red on that so it'll look Christmassy. And then the last one I got was this is Atlantis, and it's such a beautiful piece of fabric that I couldn't buy the quarter, so I bought the half yard. I couldn't decide which half I liked better, so I got them both. And I think I'm going to stitch twin mermaids on here. It's more turquoisey than what shows up in the video, but it's so pretty. I need to quit buying fabric. Let's see, so what else? Nora also has an auction or some art items for sale at the retreat. So I did buy a couple pieces. And you notice in my craft room things are kind of aqua. It's my color. So I'm going to show you what I bought. I bought this lady. she's gorgeous. And this whole background is like a very kind of a shiny opal-y blue with aqua in it. And look at her, she's kind of wearing sort of a cape maybe, and she looks like she wants to tell you something. She is gorgeous. I love her. And so I didn't want her to be lonely, I bought her sister. Look at the face on this lady. And this is fun. So this is like a, it's gold leafed. This is painted on wood. This is gold leafed. And I love that it's sort of distressed. It's not uniformly solid. It looks like a, maybe like a fresco on the side of a building or something. Just, and look at that detail on her. Her face just glows. She is amazing. And the detail on the jewelry and the butterflies. I love her. I also picked up, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this very well. Let me see if I can put a piece of fabric in front of it, if it'll show up. But y'all know I stitched moonflowers. I showed you in the first video. Well, I bought a sketch of moonflowers, the original sketch. And this is reversed, so when you stitch her, she's actually facing the other direction. And there's sort of like a little bonus sketch at the bottom there. But I think I'll just frame her and put her next to the finished piece that I have. So, I think every night, we went to bed at later and later every night. I would say like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Some people had to leave really early on Sunday, so they didn't even go to bed. But we laughed, we enjoyed each other's company, swapped stories, laughed some more, drank some wine, had good food, and just, we had a blessed time. It was so much fun to be with people who get you. And I would say if you get a chance to go to a Mira retreat, go. There's some people in Australia who are there. They have a retreat this week, and I know she has a retreat in Italy usually, or some sort of celebration once a year. Nora is a joy and a kindred spirit for sure. So after this, I will go ahead and attach a couple clips of some of the finished items that were at the retreat, and also I worked on Sabrina from my niece, the bride conversion, and so right now I'm stitching either 1/1 skin, who doesn't love that, or white. So that's my choice. I have there's some flowers in the, here I'll show you where I am. And this is a one-of-a-kind piece from Fantasy Dyed Fabrics. But you can see I started outlining right here. Oops, sorry. Right here, and filling in some of the elbow that's below. But it's really, there's some flowers, and I'm just going to have to parcel those out throughout the stitching so it doesn't drive me crazy that I'm stitching only white or 1/1 skin. And but I'm really making good headway on her. So I think that's it. If you all have any questions or comments, please attach it to the comments, and I love getting those. I'll talk with you all probably in about a month. Hopefully I'll have some more progress on Sabrina, and enjoy your Sunday. If it's sunny where you are, hopefully you get out and enjoy some sunshine. Have a great day, y'all. Smile, Lisa.
I wouldn't want to be stuck in knowledge. I went back to years ago, 2 days. Several years ago, and I'm just been on days ever since. I never could. And I said to them, "You're not getting walking around. The patients are in their rooms. They're not going for procedures. They're not getting thanks.
They're not discharge planning and not bothering
Very rarely do people discharge on that shit.
I'm from Colorado.
Oh, okay. I'm from Michigan.
Nice. Where in Michigan?
I'm from, like, down Clare. It's a really small town right in the center of the state.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. It's called Claire?
Clare.
Claire.
Yep. There's about 75 people. Huh? Yep. It is. It's a very small town. I've been there for 20-some years now. I actually, I got knocked out by a local boy, so I got stuck there. Yeah, I mean, that's really nice.